Good morning, Saugus. I'm Sean Pacheco, and today is Friday, May 1st. Welcome to SNN Quarantine Edition. Congratulations to our own Saga students for placing in the annual Directing Change video contest. Merrick, Marisa Lamas, and Stradtlander tied for second in the topic of suicide prevention and are moving on to the statewide judging. Sherin Yueksel, Parker Lon, and Derek Diaz won honorable mention in the same category. In the topic of mental health matters, Max Vazzali, Mike Shearer, and Elijah Mims are also moving on to statewide judging. Sierra Bennett, Kirana O'Rourke, and Layla Gilstrap earned honorable mention also in mental health matters. Let's take a look at a few of their winning videos and listen to a few words from them on their experience.
She told me to stay and play board games with her when she got home from school. He told me to stay up late and watch movies together until he fell asleep. When I got older, everyone told me to stay in school, stay focused, but it all became too much. Too much pain, too much pressure, too much stress. It got to the point where my life felt pointless, empty. But I stayed. I talked to people about my feelings. I opened up to my friends and family, and it helped. I was finally able to focus on the amazing things life has to offer. I wanted to be able to meet new people, try new things, love, and be loved. I chose to stay, and you can too.
Good morning, Saugus. I'm Marisa Lamas reporting for SNN. Recently, I found out that a video that I made alongside Sami Stradtlander and Merrick tied for second in the 2020 Suicide Prevention Regional Contest on the Directing Change website. While we were filming, Lily, Sami, and I decided to pay extra attention to coloring and wardrobe to emphasize the moods presented in our entry. We made sure that our point was presented clearly and creatively. My favorite part about the video is the script. I think Sami did an amazing job on it, and without it, we wouldn't have such a great video. All of the videos that entered the contest were amazing, and I'm so grateful that all of our hard work paid off. This has been Marisa Lamas reporting for SNN.
You're not working hard enough. You need to study more. Don't you care about your future?
You're not going to get into a good college if you don't study.
To keep your grades up.
You're not study harder.
So what's going on?
My parents have been nonstop pressuring me about my future, and honestly, I've reached my breaking point. I can't deal with it anymore. I've lost so much sleep and energy over it. I just feel so hopeless.
You're not alone, okay? I'm here for you, but nothing is worth taking your own life for.
Through the filmmaking process, there are usually 3 steps: pre-production, production, and post-production. In pre-production, we decide our idea, we write the script, we make a storyboard, and we finalize our plans to film. In this, we will find actors to play the parts. In production, we meet with our group and the actors we are using. We go over the script, we discuss any minor changes we might make, and then we begin to film. Production for our project went well. We got all the script done and all the shots that we needed in a matter of hours. Then became the tricky part, post-production. Post-production includes editing and some minor changes in script based on what we filmed. In our case, we overfilmed a little bit for the contest. So we discussed it as a group and we cut out parts that we felt were not necessary with the given parameters. After the first edit, it is shared with all of us and we discuss any changes we would like to make. Then we submit our final product. We were all happy with how it came out, but we felt we could have done a little bit better. In the end, we were all happy with the video that came out, and usually this is how it goes for every single video we in SNN make.
Congratulations again. We'll watch the rest of the winning videos on next week's show. Group coloring hour is being offered on Fridays from 12 to 1 p.m. for some relaxation time. If you are interested, contact Ms. Manam Kayam at the email listed below to sign up. Now let's go to Marie Marcos with an update on the coronavirus.
Good morning, Saugus. I'm Marie Marcos with updates on the coronavirus. The CDC has confirmed 6 new symptoms just a few days ago. These symptoms are chills, repeated shaking and chills, muscle pain, headache, sore throat, and loss of taste and smell. At least 31 U.S. states will partially reopen by the end of the week. Other countries are also gradually loosening restrictions, including France, Switzerland, Greece, India, and China. Also, a second round of the coronavirus is inevitable, the nation's top infectious disease doctor says. If states begin lifting restrictions too early, he predicts the country could see a rebound of the virus that would get us right back on the same boat that we were a few weeks ago, adding that the country could see many more deaths than are currently predicted. As many of you have heard, Kim Jong-un is dead? While many people have rumored this after his heart surgery about a week ago, a key aide to the president of South Korea insisted on Sunday that Kim is alive and well. Since Kim, last seen on April 11th, missed an April 15th commemoration that celebrated the 108th birthday of his late grandfather, unverified reports have emerged about a possible illness. This has been Marie Marcos reporting for SNN.
Thanks, Marie. Although many of us may not want to be constantly reminded of the difficulties everyone is facing, it's good to stay knowledgeable about what's going on in the world. Online classrooms are the way that we are receiving all of our education right now. So if anyone is still in need of a Chromebook, contact Mrs. Peterson Henry at the email listed below. Although we may not be at school, our staff has put together a virtual Serenity space for students. Activities include an online support group meeting Wednesdays from 2 to 3 p.m. for any student feeling uneasy or experiencing anxiety. To sign up, contact Mrs. Peterson Henry or Mr. Roundsville at the emails listed below. That's all for me. Now let's go to Hannah Sprague with the second half of this week's announcements.
Good morning, Saugus. My name is Hannah Sprague, and I will be your anchor for the second half of the show. Anyone who is in need of a work permit will need to contact the district office. No work permits are available on campus during this time. Blank work permits can be accessed on the Hart District website and can be taken to the district office once signed by a parent and an employer. For any student who have not yet submitted their college acceptances, you can email Mr. Fricky at the email listed below. Grand Canyon University is offering a scholarship that takes off 25% towards tuition through May 21st. For more information, contact Rochelle Egan at the email rochelle.egan@gcu.edu or go to the website below to get started. All current students that need to sign up for the next career pathway in their sequence can contact Ms. Dahlquist at the email listed below. COVID-19 may be keeping us all inside, but meanwhile, it's changing the outside and making it look better than ever. Here's Marisa Lamas with how coronavirus is changing our environment.
Good morning, Saugus. I'm Marisa Lamas reporting for SNN. The coronavirus is a horrible pandemic, and we're all working through it together. People are getting sick. We're bored in quarantine. Schools are shut down, jobs have been lost, and the economy is hurting. But just outside our homes, the environment is slowly getting healthier. With many industrial companies temporarily closing and people staying inside, carbon and nitrogen emissions have gone down significantly. In China, pollution rates have proven to be decreasing. Nitrogen dioxide levels have gone down 10 to 30% since the country first went on lockdown in January. The air is clean for the first time in a long time. The water in the famous canals in Venice, Italy is clearer than ever because there's no people or boat traffic. As for wildlife, because of our quarantine state, animals are coming out of hiding and into cities. Some people have started to poke fun at nature's return. They create memes and funny fake sightings. But all jokes aside, with tourism rates decreasing remarkably, animals are able to wander in cities that would normally be full of people. Remember to keep these things in mind while we stay inside just a little bit longer. This has been Marisa Lamas reporting for SNN.
Thanks, Marisa. What better reason now to go outside and enjoy the outdoors? Please continue to maintain social distancing, of course. If you find yourself feeling anxious throughout any of these days, or just need someone to talk to, perhaps call the Disaster and Distress Hotline. It is a national hotline dedicated to providing immediate crisis counseling for people who are experiencing emotional distress related to either natural or human-caused disasters. Call the number listed below or text "Talk with Us" to 66746. Hey Saugus, one last announcement for you. The last issue of the Saugus Scroll is now available on Saugus's website, so go check that out. That's all for today's show. I'm Hannah Sprague. Make sure to keep washing your hands and staying safe. Have a great day and a great week, and remember to keep social distancing, even though it may be hard. We will see you next Friday. We leave you with a quick message from our teachers and staff.
So, I'm gonna say it flat out. Y'all need to join choir.
You should join choir because it's life-changing.
It literally changes your life.
Why wouldn't someone join choir?
Why wouldn't you join choir?
Because there's so much to gain, and the music will improve your life, and it makes school so much better.
So if you like music, and if you like singing your heart out, choir is literally the place for you.
Get to sing more. And, I mean, who wouldn't want that, right?
If you want to improve technique, participate in competitions, build your confidence, and make new friends, if you want to find a place to belong.
If you're like, man, I've never done anything choir theater like in my life. I've never done anything like that. That was me this year, and I jumped into it, and I had the time of my life.
The memories that you make in there will last you a lifetime.
And you'll always have a place to hang out at lunch in the choir room or people to hang out with if you didn't have that before.
You'll make so many friends. The teacher is amazing.
It's an opportunity to make new friends and be able to perform without it feeling super competitive.
Why you should join is the friendships. By far.
The friendships you make are forever.
I think it's really hard to not make connections in choir.
You make so many friends in choir, and it's just a different type of love that you feel overall. You really don't need to know much about music and reading music overall.
If you're not a senior or junior, you can learn about how hard other classes are. You can get tips from the older kids.
Everyone's there to support each other.
A very different environment than like an English class or a math class or a science class, because the people in your choir are your family. You can talk to them about anything. They're always there to help you no matter what.
If you like to sing, you can join it, but join it for the family aspect.
You become so close with everyone.
You become a little family.
How much you become a family?
A family, a part of a family.
One big family.
It's like a giant family.
It's really just like a family.
Becoming a big family.
A second family.
Second family.
A second family.
Like when I call my choir my second family, I mean it.
You'll really feel like you're part of a family.
You really make a family kind of bond.
It's a big family, honestly. It's a support system. Everyone makes sure that you're doing well.
You really are like a family.
It gives you a family that will never leave.
Everyone comes together and becomes this big family that you never knew you could be a part of, with this passion for singing that some people didn't even know they had before choir.
And everyone's really encouraging of each other. It's a really amazing program.
You don't have to be self-conscious in choir while you're performing. It's like a loving community. You're part of a community in choir that really doesn't exist outside of the performing arts.
You might miss the experience that you might not know you have needed.
I can't imagine my high school career without choir. I don't even know if I would have made it.
I've met so many amazing people through choir, and I have to say I'm so happy I joined. It's nothing like any sport has ever given me.
I'm so glad that I decided to join.
It really makes high school more worth it.
It's amazing. Probably the best experience that you'll have in high school.
And I definitely think it's like the best decision I've made in my high school career.
Highly recommended.
It's a special experience, and it's definitely worth it.
I can't even describe it in words. I am so happy I joined choir.
It was one of the greatest decisions of my life to do this, so you should join.
Being a part of something that's bigger than yourself is important. So you should join choir.
Welcome to choir.